Married with Children made America laugh for years, but behind the comedy were stories far more heartbreaking. Several beloved cast members faced illness, tragedy, and untimely deaths that shocked fans everywhere. Today, we remember their lives, their struggles, and the legacies they left behind. Now, let's begin with their stories. Buck, the Bundy family's wisecracking dog in Married with Children, became even more memorable thanks to the witty voice work of Kevin Curran. Born on February 27, 1957, in New York City, Curran was 30 when he began lending his humor to Buck, turning the family pet into a scene stealer with sarcastic commentary. Beyond this, he built a successful career as a television writer and producer, contributing to Late Night with David Letterman, Married with Children, and The Simpsons. Sadly, Kevin Curran passed away on October 25, 2016, at the age of 59, after battling cancer, leaving behind a legacy of sharp comedy and unforgettable television moments. AL's guardian angel, the fiery and unforgettable spirit who shakes Al Bundy's life in Married with Children, was hilariously portrayed by Sam Kinison. Born on December 8, 1953, in Yakima, Washington, Kinison was 36 when he took on the part, bringing his trademark shouting comedy and wild energy to the screen. Known first as a preacher-turned-stand-up comic, he rose to fame with raw, edgy humor on HBO specials and late-night shows. Tragically, Sam Kinison's life was cut short on April 10, 1992, when he died in a car accident at the age of 39, leaving behind a legacy as one of comedy's most explosive voices. Ephraim Wanker, Peg Bundy's eccentric father in Married with Children, was brought to the screen with delightful comedic flair by Tim Conway. Born on December 15, 1933, in Willoughby, Ohio, Conway was 55 when he first appeared in the sitcom, charming audiences with his quirky timing and offbeat humor. Already beloved for his work on The Carroll Burnett Show and McHale's Navy, he built a reputation as one of television's most gifted comedians, winning multiple Emmy Awards. Sorrowfully, Tim Conway passed away on May 14, 2019, at the age of 85, due to complications from normal pressure hydrocephalus, leaving behind a legacy of timeless laughter. Captain Jack, the quirky and over-the-top sea captain in Married with Children, was hilariously brought to the screen by Fred Willard. Born on September 18, 1933, in Shaker Heights, Ohio, he was 54 when he appeared on the sitcom, delighting audiences with his trademark improvisational wit and comic timing. Willard's career stretched across decades, with memorable performances in Fernwood Tonight, Christopher Guest's mockumentaries like Best in Show, 2000, and recurring roles in numerous sitcoms. Regrettably, he passed away on May 15, 2020, at the age of 86 from cardiac arrest, leaving behind a legacy as one of television's most beloved comedic talents. Gary, the sharp and confident shoe store owner in Married with Children, was memorably portrayed by Janet Carroll. Born on December 24, 1940, in Chicago, Illinois, she was 47 years old when she first appeared in the sitcom, commanding the screen with her wit and authoritative presence that often kept Al Bundy in line. Carroll enjoyed a wide-ranging career in both film and television, with standout work in Risky Business, 1983, as well as appearances in Murphy Brown and Melrose Place. Heartbreakingly, Janet Carroll passed away on May 22, 2012, at the age of 71, from brain cancer, leaving behind a legacy of strong and memorable performances. Salesman, the loud and eccentric character in Married with Children, was hilariously brought to the screen by Gilbert Gottfried. Born on February 28, 1955, in Brooklyn, New York, he was 34 years old when he appeared on the sitcom, instantly grabbing attention with his raspy voice and outrageous delivery. Gottfried enjoyed a long and diverse career as a stand-up comedian, actor, and voice artist, becoming beloved for his work as Iago in Disney's Aladdin, 1992, and his fearless, edgy humor on stage. Sadly, he passed away on April 12, 2022, at the age of 67, from complications of muscular dystrophy, leaving behind a legacy of bold comedy and unforgettable performances. Mona Squab, the flamboyant and unforgettable character in Married with Children, was brought to the screen with bold humor by Tawny Kitaen. Born on August 5, 1961, in San Diego, California, she was 31 when she appeared in the comedy series, instantly standing out with her larger-than-life presence and playful energy. Kitaen had already gained fame as a model and actress, starring in Bachelor Party, 1984, and becoming an icon of 1980s rock music videos. Sorrowfully, she passed away on May 7, 2021, at the age of 59, from dilated cardiomyopathy, leaving behind a legacy tied to both pop culture and television history. Amber, the lively and eye-catching character in Married with Children, was portrayed by Becky Mullen with playful energy and bold screen presence. Born on July 30, 1963, in Los Angeles, California, she was 27 when she appeared in the series, adding a spark of fun to the Bundy family's outrageous world. Beyond acting, Mullen gained recognition as a professional wrestler, performing as Sally the Farmer's Daughter in the popular 1980s promotion Glow, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Regrettably, Becky Mullen passed away on July 29, 2020, at the age of 56, by cancer, leaving behind cherished memories as both a television personality and a wrestling pioneer. Al Bundy, the weary shoe salesman and sarcastic patriarch in Married with Children, 1987 to 1997, was hilariously embodied by Ed O'Neill. Born on April 12, 1946, in Youngstown, Ohio, he was 41 when he first stepped into the character, turning AL's grumbling wit and defeated charm into one of television's most iconic dads. Beyond the sitcom, O'Neill showcased his versatility in films and found renewed success decades later as Jay Pritchett in the acclaimed series Modern Family, 2009 to 2020, earning multiple Emmy nominations. In 2025, he is 79 years old, still celebrated as a master of television comedy whose characters remain timeless in pop culture. Peggy Bundy, the bold, sarcastic, and hilariously lazy wife in Married with Children, 1987 to 1997, was brilliantly portrayed by Katie Seagal. Born on January 19, 1954, in Los Angeles, California, she was 33 when she first brought Peggy to life, turning her outrageous fashion, sharp tongue, and unapologetic attitude into one of television's most unforgettable sitcom moms. Beyond the Bundy household, Seagal built a remarkable career with acclaimed performances in Futurama, as the voice of Leela, and Sons of Anarchy, where she won a Golden Globe. Today, she is 71 years old, still active in entertainment and celebrated as a versatile actress who left an indelible mark on TV history. Bud Bundy, the mischievous and often unlucky youngest member of the Bundy family in Married with Children, 1987 to 1997, was portrayed with sharp wit by David Faustino. Born on March 3, 1974, in Los Angeles, California, he was only 13 when he first stepped into the sitcom, growing up on screen as the sarcastic and street-smart son who constantly plotted schemes. Faustino later appeared in various television shows, lent his voice to animated series like The Legend of Korra, and pursued a career in music. Currently, he is 51 years old, remembered fondly as Bud Bundy and still active in the entertainment industry, beloved by fans of classic sitcoms. Though laughter filled our screens, the lives behind Married with Children carried both joy and sorrow. Their stories remind us of resilience, love, and legacy. Thank you for joining us in remembering these unforgettable stars who will never be forgotten.